Okay, in HOLOSS, we are leading the Figure 5 is related with end-of-life strategies and circularity. So we are trying to align all the activities related with the value chain and end-of-life options that we have to achieve the circularity, but in a mode that the companies and the sector can really achieve and use these strategies. Furthermore, we are working with Lifecycle to understand the impacts and formulate and create strategies for give for the sector and the industries roads and possibilities to how to deal with the real problem that we have today and manually solve.
Yeah, so I'm conducting the task 6.1.2, which is regarding consumer and sustainability improvements. And we are now conducting a strategy to develop 4 workshops that are related to educate consumers in a way to teach them circular economy principles and recycling and sustainability issues. And they are directly contributing to the MAGNO's part of the project, which is teaching then consumers that there are other options, that there are other issues that we need to take care of, sustainability and regarding the plastic pollution, and to be a more efficient and environmentally friendly food packaging manufacturing practice.
Figure 5 is related with strategies. The final have different strategies to achieve and go for the real situation, real industries, to show for them that the roads are good in terms of the impacts of environmental, economic, and social. So we considering that going from the study and go to the real life, this transition will be the most difficult thing that we have. But we have expertise in MAGNOs. We are working hard in terms of understand the situation, understand the value chain, and the complexity that the value chain is in each step, to go with the real strategies to achieve this point. So I think the transition for study, research, and life and understand what happened will be the most difficult part, but we are taking this in a beautiful way because we have different tasks, different experts to understand each step of the value chain and go for the real strategies.
But we need to face that, and also that back in the day, they faced these reusing the things as more of a necessity rather than this need of discarding. So that was a very interesting finding.
To complement with Madeleine say, it's very interesting that we are working with strategies for the industry, but we are involving in these activities with the users. So how everyone, considering political, the society, the sectors as industry can work together to go for the same direction. Try to involve everything for a circular approach that can have good solutions for everyone. I think in terms of what we're doing for life cycle, understand step by step and do what happened in terms of environmental, economic, and social is very, very totally related with all the work that other packers is doing. So the way that we see is everyone's working in a collaborative way. So the results go for the life cycle, we can understand, and in the final have the strategies, create strategies to returning for the same value chain that we have the experts working. So we understand the value chain with the work packers and with the different partners, create strategies, understand the impacts, create roads of the circularity, and with his understanding, his expertise, we can see if it's really a match to apply in the industry.
Really? I totally agree with Leo.
I think when I talk about life cycle, have structures that you can follow. The union have a good advance in these terms. Other projects on the union have a good advance. We are looking to have a methodology and the way to work with life cycle and the way to work with the roads and strategies for circularity to achieve and be more focused on MAGNO system and MAGNO project. So we have a good base, but we are trying to go in a direction that we can try to relate it with everything that MAGNO is working, and in the final have a result that is achieved for MAGNO and achieved for the society. I think for
in the workshops, actually, yes. We, as I said before, in the first workshop, we were trying to address the mature goals, which are the more elderly people, and we actually developed this beautiful way of transporting an ordinary material in a beautiful way, which in that way was a plastic bottle. So this is a way of teaching how to reuse and to recycle, like a specific case of to recycle and transforming, like I said, an ordinary material into something new and something useful again. It's very interesting to look at.
We are working with all the work packers to receive information in a complex way to understand exactly what happened in each stage, to understand and assess the impacts. So have a very good communication with all the partners. We need to have meetings, periodic meetings, to achieve and go with the same line of actions for their work packers with our work packer to have the final results that will bring the solutions. So everyone that need to walk together in these terms to have the final results and bring MAGNO for the real life. So this is the main objective: have solutions that can go with all the understandable and all the experts can work together.
And also can complement what Leo said, because in the making of the workshops, actually, it was also very important as it involved a lot of entities to the making of the workshops. It was very important to align the information with everyone and to everyone ensure what they had to do, what it was important to get out. So, yeah, I think
in work packer 5, the main results we have constructing roads for the end of life. So we are constructing roads for the end of life. So we are understanding what happened in the whole value chain to when and the product the user it's finishing his use, what you can do with this. So different roads is under revision. We are comprehending more deeply the recycling, and we are constructing roads for circularity. So understand the options for end of life, constructing, understand and assess the impacts in terms of environmental, economical and social. And after this, with all the solutions and all the results that we have, we are constructing roads for circularity. But roads that can be applied in the industry, that can be in a real life solutions to achieve the objective to increase this part. So that is the main results.
Yeah, I think I can complement as well what Leo said, saying that as it's a MAGNO objective to reach consumers. So in the workshop, we are actually working on that and trying to reach the consumer, trying to teach, trying to pass the message and make it feel.
Yeah, this true direction that HOLOSS is working in MAGNO is related to create strategies to go for the industry, but create the strategies and create workshops to go for the consumer, because everyone is important in this ecosystem. The consumers have his part, the industry have this part, legislation, the EU have his part. So everyone is a big stakeholder around the system that need to work together. So HOLOSS is working in create and understand the blockchain impacts, create strategies. In the same time, we are working with consumers that you can real teach and show this rule in this ecosystem. So are in the same direction that go for the same result. I think it's totally related with circularity. So the objective in the final is to have less damage in terms of environmental. We want to achieve something that is economical viable, but don't have any type of damage, or at least the less that you can. and achieve and go for the social part. Social part is very important. So the three dimensions is all put together. So in the final, we have the results of MAGNO. MAGNO is a project that have different lights that go for the same direction. Increase the plastic they use and trying to find strategies that it can be applied. So this is the direction.
Yeah, I think I can also say that we are developing the first workshop, and maybe you can think, oh, there's no many results yet. You can see actually results now. And it's very important to see that even working with other people, I think they're more aware, they're more present. They now look at the model for a different way now. Oh, okay, we use this. I know a way to use it. And now I think the consumers, it really gets out a result directly, and it influences people right away. So I think it's very important, and I think we are achieving correctly. I think we are literally, we are now reaching for the consumer.
I think something that is very beautiful that in the work together to have the consortium and MAGNO is that all the work that we are done, we are going for the society and show. That is the main thing that we are constructing this moment, to show for the society our results, because we are working for society. Our work is to achieve and change everything in an ecosystem that going for the person's users. So our work is showing, so we try to demonstrate this. So this I think is very beautiful, and we are achieving this day at day, I don't know, and so
I am very clear in it. So
Olá, eu sou o Leonardo, eu sou Project Research Specialist. Meu foco é em projetos da União Europeia, sou Horizon Projects. No geral, no MAGNO, a gente tem 3 trabalhos. A gente é Workpacker Leader do Workpacker 5, onde a gente está trabalhando com estratégias fim de vida. Packaging, então todos os tipos de plástico envoltos dentro do alimento, a gente trabalha focado no entender o ciclo de vida, todos os estágios da value chain. E a partir disso, estratégias para o fim de vida desse plástico. Inclusive, com isso, a gente está trabalhando com Life Cycle, que é a compreensão dos impactos que existem no setor ambiental, econômico e social. E a partir disso, criar estratégias para ter a circularidade dentro. Então, nosso grande objetivo com o Workpacker 5 é criar estratégias para o fim de vida de todos plásticos que estão envoltos no setor de alimentos. E a partir disso, a HOLOSS está fazendo um trabalho muito colaborativo com diversos parceiros, onde da value chain, a partir do entendimento de estágio por estágio, dentro desse complexo setor, a gente estratégias entende o que está acontecendo de fato, e quando a gente vê os resultados, a gente vai para a indústria e mostra como que pode ser feito. A partir disso, a gente também tem outras estratégias linkadas, onde a gente está tendo um relacionamento direto com a União Europeia em termos de legislação, o que a gente pode recomendar de fato para ser feito. E também toda a vertente que está em volta dessa value chain. Então, trabalhar com a parte ambiental, trabalhar com a parte social, que está com os consumers, através de diversas estratégias. E eu acho que a Madeleine pode apresentar um pouco dessas estratégias.
Portanto, agora não fica de isso para o colega Leonardo. Eu sou a Madeleine, também sou a pesquisadora da área social da HOLOSS, e atualmente estamos então também a trabalhar no projeto MAGNO com os consumidores, mais orientado na tarefa 6.1.2, e o objetivo desta tarefa é essencialmente educar os consumidores a terem uns hábitos de sustentabilidade e de compra de produtos mais sustentáveis, como eu disse, e também ensiná-los para práticas de economia circular mais sustentáveis também. E eu acho que é assumido também o objetivo com o CMEP, também que vai ao de encontro ao projeto da União Europeia, que é a sensibilidade as pessoas para terem hábitos então de menor poluição de plástico e terem mais cuidado na reciclagem e também comprarem mais e melhor, ou seja, também agora alternativas às embalagens mais sustentáveis, são plásticos menos poluentes e tudo mais, e acho que é muito bem.
Sem dúvida nenhuma, o nosso trabalho dentro da HOLOSS, também dentro do MAGNO, é para conseguir estratégias para que vá para o usuário, vá para a população, que consiga realmente atingir todo mundo que está em volta. E quando falo todo mundo, é realmente todo mundo. Então, todo o processo de trabalho que a gente faz é voltado para a sociedade. Queremos atingir o setor, queremos conseguir contribuir ao máximo possível em conjunto com os parceiros. Todo o setor que a gente está trabalhando, criando estratégias, mostrando as possibilidades para o melhoramento, mas atingindo as pessoas, mostrando o conhecimento, passando o conhecimento. Então, uma das principais missões que a gente tem e que está conectado com o MAGNO, que é ir para o consumidor, entender a partir dos impactos, life cycle, criar estratégias, atingir as pessoas para passar o conhecimento. Sem dúvida, eu acho que essas 3 linhas de ações são que a gente faz dentro do MAGNO.
Claro.